Hey, it's Bill again. I was gonna make this like fried chicken sandwich thing, but I'm like, let's be a little healthier, so I'm using some grilled chicken. So I had a chicken that I had grilled on the grill, and this is one of my pieces of garlicky bread, and I put a piece of mozzarella cheese so we can keep that garlicky cheesy bread really happy. And I just sliced up some grilled chicken. We're going to put that in the oven right before, because I want to get that bread nice and crusty and melt that cheese. In the meantime, we got to make the topping for it, which is this really awesome mac and cheese. Okay, just throwing it out there. So I got like 6 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to throw in a chopped up onion. Get that going here. Dance. This is a sweet onion, so I'm hoping, you know, we get the right flavor we want here. I have to keep reminding myself I got to throw that in the oven. Oven's already on, so we should be okay. Okay, onion sizzling, and I didn't make it a real fine chop. You know, it doesn't have to be. I like the onion, and especially because I'm using large elbow macaroni, because I want something that's going to fill with a gooey cheese. Alright, so I got like 3-4 cloves of garlic. I'm going to throw in here. Just going to let that kind of start to cook down. Now, one of the biggest things is, I need to put a little pepper in here before I forget, because I want just a little bit of fresh ground pepper. Always goes to mac and cheese, and if you really don't like the black specks, grind white pepper. I used to do that, and I realized it was kind of a waste. Should be enough for me. Alright. Do this little dance here. Oh yeah, we're already doing good. So, what do you think the next step is? Next step is I need to put in 2 cups of heavy cream. I turned it down a little bit because I don't want to boil my heavy cream. And I know this is straight out of the refrigerator, it's going to bring the temperature down. Going to be a fun time here. Now, while that's coming to a simmer, I'll put this in, and if it starts to get too cooked, I'll just turn the oven off, and it'll stay nice and warm. So, I'm going to babysit this just a little bit because we're bringing it to temperature. While I'm waiting, I'm going to get me some Dijon mustard, about a tablespoon. I used to always put, I still do, nutmeg in my mac and cheese, but you know, for this recipe I just don't think I really need it. Alright. Just See the little finger thing? I had to taste it, but I just want to make sure it's getting warm. Alright. Now while I'm doing this, I don't want to get too crazy, you know. You just want to get just to start to see some heat here. Yeah, on TV they always have it on high and flame it up. Yeah, you're only going to do that. I like to treat my food gently. Okay, now how do you tell when you have something like a liquid getting toasty? Well, if you put something in that's going to melt, like sometimes when I'm trying to do something, and I see little bubbles now, I'll put, just put a little slice of butter if you're making like cream soup. That way you'll know what the heck is going on. So this is Boursin cheese. And it's real cheese, made from milk. That's my disclaimer. I'm just going to let it start to melt in here. This is just going to start that thickening process. So I found that Gouda actually makes a really good cheese, kind of a gooey cheese for this recipe. So I thought I'd use like Gruyere and Gouda is a good combination. This is thickening up real nice with that Boursin cheese. And believe me, there's a ton of leftovers in this. You'll use it. This is like the adult version of that box mac and cheese. But I think every kid in the world would eat this. Okay, we're making everyone happy right now. So you want about 4 cups of grated cheese. So what is that? Well, so I think I got like 5 ounces of each, the Gouda and the Gruyere by the time you grate it. I have my little Cuisinart out here with my little grater attachment, grating cheese this morning. And you know, I love doing things ahead of time. So the pasta I cooked yesterday, it's been hanging out in the fridge with a little olive oil on it. No harm, no foul. Just getting a little warm in here, so the cheese sticking to my bowl. And so I just like having a measuring cup to show people that you really want about 4 cups of cheese, grated cheese. And no matter what they say on the package, when you buy pre-grated cheese, those measurements are way off, okay? Just kidding. I don't want to get in trouble with somebody. Stir this until it's nice and smooth. Oh. This is nice and gooey, lovely. It's pretty darn toasty. So when I know everything's melting, I'm going to turn it off because it's a really heavy bodied pan, so heavy bottom pan, so it'll be fine. Alright, got enough cheese in there to clog any artery. Timber. Oh. Now, last time I did this, I used about 3/4 of the box of pasta. I was using shells. This time I said, well, let's use the whole box. Let's see what we got. I think we're going to be absolutely just fine. Oh, yeah. Now, I wanted this to be really stiff because it's going to go on a sandwich. So, you know, you could do this on like pork sandwich. I mean, you could do this on any. You could just. And you know, you can always thin it out with a little milk if you need to down the road, like you're going to serve for dinner. Alright, so let's see how we're doing in here. I think my time's just about perfect. Oh, yep, cheese is bubbly gooey. Get that oven turned off so I don't burn myself. Let's not burn my fingers. Nice and toasty. So how do we make this look good? And we put a couple little slices of tomato. Got me some pickles. These are like those natural ones, you know, they got the herbs all in them that are just to die for. And then look, we're just going to plop, fizz, some of that mac and cheese on there. And you tell me that wouldn't make anybody smile. I mean, it's like perfect. It's lovely, it's beautiful, and it's going to taste really good. There's all that garlic butter and all that cheese, and the pickles are going to give a little acid with the tomato, you know, the vinegariness of the pickle. I just think that is perfect, okay? So, I want y'all to try my mac and cheese. Make your kids eat it, just, you know, a little bit, try. But I think they'll be really happy. I hope it makes you happy. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and I will be back with another video real soon. Have a great day.